Hello, everybody. Welcome to episode 9 now of Happy Hour Huddle podcast. It's myself today, Danny, Fidel, and guest commentator here. We have Jonathan,
iPhone
aka
43.
Paz, aka Mr. Gimnasio himself. Uh, uh, Hanging out today. Just with John being out, we just figured we mix it up a little bit here, and for sure still fill in the fourth spot there in the meantime, and do
Yeah.
whatever we can to try to keep everybody entertained, and John entertained as well, because I'm sure you guys saw his post, obviously going through a bit of a tough scenario. We're all thinking of him, and but he still provides us content, ideas and topics, and he's an active communicator. So he's hanging in there. Hopefully he gets back real soon. But shout out, John. Hope you're doing well, buddy.
Yeah, we're here for you, brother.
Yeah,
Can't wait for you to come back.
I know.
Mhm. And but for sure, we want to take a moment, like, subscribe, hit that notification bell. Don't want to forget that, of course. Check out our shorts on all platforms. We're everywhere. But love the support. Thank you guys so much. And, comment away as well. But want to give the floor here briefly to Jonathan. Let him introduce himself. And let's get to know him.
What's up, guys? This is Jonathan, aka Fat Boy, aka the good-looking one from the crew. Nah, I'm just fucking around. Yeah. I'm the fifth member of the Happy Hour. What was it?
Happy
Hour Huddle pod.
There you go.
Podcast.
Not really
Shout
the
out,
fifth,
yeah.
but I'm just a guest. Filling in for John. But not knowing anything about what to do, what to say. But hey, I'm just here for the guys, and John.
Absolutely. We love you for that, man. Thank you so much for taking your time and
man,
joining. It's
I
exciting.
appreciate it. Thanks for the invite.
Always. And just to give even more background, Jonathan, we have a couple of group chats, of course, and fantasy, football league, and Jonathan's real active in there, always, he's Mr. Share from TikTok. He's toned it down a bit from what he was, but I know he has a busy day at work. But
you guys think the Cowboys fans are bad. You guys think the Cowboys fans are bad. Here's John over here Jonathan coming into the chat. Raiders.
Oh yeah. Yeah, he's even wearing their colors right now. Look at
that. Not even that, man. We used to call him the Sus King back in the day.
Back in the day? That was like yesterday.
Nah. I still send those videos.
Yeah, he does.
Once in a while, okay? Especially to Daniel and Tim.
Yeah, he's gotten better. He's been behaving.
But I send Tim those kind of videos, and he's like afraid to open them at work because you never know.
I did recently say that, there's one I watched back after I was done with work for the day, and I think right off the bat it like said something like super loud, or there was like a moan right off the bat, and I'm like, thank God I did not open that at work today.
I'm just glad I work from home for that, man, because
there you go. Smart. But yeah, we're happy to have you here, Paz.
Yeah, for sure. Appreciate you. The invite for sure, man.
Absolutely. But yeah, we'll kind of just jump right into things here. We'll start off as always with the hot topic huddle, where we just to give new listeners and Paz, an idea here is we come up with a topic and we just kind of have a roundtable discussion, like we're out at a bar, happy hour time, kicking it at Tarantula Hill. Shout out them. Love your brews. Sponsor us one day,
Liquid candy.
The hazy,
the way to go.
Liquid candy, yeah.
That's the way to go, man.
Yeah, it's delicious. And that's in a lot of places now.
Yeah, I know it. That beer is popular. It's popping. But if anybody sees this video, please go to Tarantula Hills. I know we're not sponsored by them, but please hit up Tarantula Hill. They know their shit. Trust
That's
me.
right. It's a great spot.
Yes, it
Beautiful
is.
scenery, great,
And just the
pick up
vibe.
there.
Yeah, the
Just
whole
the vibe.
ambiance is cool.
Hell yeah.
Absolutely.
I mean, it's Thousand Oaks, but
It's
I
a
mean,
better part of Thousand
honestly,
Oaks.
I know
Yep.
who wants to drive far to LA or somewhere right there where you have just Tarantula Hill right there. You're having a couple of beers. I mean,
Yep.
it's just the vibe.
And when they close, you walk across the street to Tipsy Goat.
There you go. At first, I thought it was like
Absolutely.
Sunset Terrace, but now it's Tipsy Goat.
Yep. Straight up.
Let's get it moving, boys.
All
This
right.
episode's taking too
doing
long already.
Fidel did the no huddle offense symbol, so we'll
Alright.
keep going.
right.
But first scenario, kind of, with the Hall of Fame game being this past weekend, tagging along also with, the Hall of Fame induction class of 2024 for the NFL. An idea kind of came to mind. I think John might have presented this idea of when a player retires, making the eligibility that first year after instead of, waiting that time period before becoming eligible. Kind of wanted to get your guys' thoughts on that and, what you guys are thinking.
Oh, man, honestly, the waiting, I know, because I would say give it a couple of years. Yeah, wait, because you never know who's been next in line waiting for the opportunity, because you never know. A guy's been working his ass off trying to be in the Hall of Fame. That's where all the legends are. And next thing you know, his spot gets taken away from him. Knowing that, I mean, yeah, I would say give it a couple of years, wait, and then you know who I'm still waiting for to be in the Hall of Fame. I don't know if he is or not. I mean, that's why I'm saying I'm not I like the football. I mean, it's Luke Kuechly.
Oh, yeah, he's eligible this upcoming year, actually. They
See,
just made the
that's what I'm
announcement.
saying. I mean,
Yep.
that's what I'm saying. I mean, I've
Should get in,
I've
my
been
opinion.
yeah, I've
Short
been
career,
waiting for
but
him to go into the Hall of Fame. I mean,
Mhm.
he deserves a spot for sure, no doubt about it. But yeah, I would
Yeah.
say give it a couple more years for whoever I mean, is ready to go to the Hall of Fame. I mean, you have to get the right picks to go in it, you know?
I agree. I kind of echo what Boz was saying there. You know, also like 1 year after, right? 1 year after you retire, I feel like it's way too soon. Because it doesn't give you the opportunity to really think about, hey, look at Rob Gronkowski, right? Great
Yeah,
career.
yeah,
And imagine, that following year he gets inducted into the Hall of Fame. What if he wants to go back like he did, right? Where does that put him? And so give these players the opportunity to really think about their decision. And then, I think that waiting period is appropriate, in my opinion.
yeah. Agree for sure, man, for sure. What about you,
Yeah.
Fidel?
The 5 years is fine because there's no point in them getting elected right away. Like Daniel said, like why they're gonna get elected and then go in and play again. This ain't the WWE where you get elected while you're to their Hall of Fame while you're still actively wrestling, Just yeah, but like the 5 years good. It gives it time for other players to match to like get their stats and see how they still match up with players that had just recently retired. It's
Yeah.
called the Hall of Fame. You got to get overall numbers for like everybody. It's not the Hall
Oh,
of Great.
yeah.
It's the Hall of Fame. Mhm.
Yeah. I mean, and how many sorry for interrupting, Fidel, but how
No,
many
you're
so
good. You're good.
far
I'm done.
how many people have been so far in the Hall of Fame that you know of right now?
Way too many.
Exactly. It's way too many.
Yeah.
And you got to think about it. They're still going to be going on and on and on and on. That's why we say, I mean, the 5 year wait, I mean, that's perfect because you never know. It's also, too, is going to be a bust, too, for the NFL.
Nah, you busts don't go into the Hall of Fame, bro. It's
No,
just
that's why.
they get calling you go because you deserve it. Doesn't matter what your numbers were. Mhm.
Mm. No, for sure, for sure. Get you with that.
Absolutely. Yeah, no, I'm kind of on the same page as you guys. You know, it's already been in place for so long, and quite frankly, after that 5 years, if you get elected in immediately, it's really an honor. So you know, I feel like that's the best way to kind of see it. Is you know, if you're elected right after that time period, it's awesome. I mean, you're truly a standout in the history of the league. You know, there's many figures that have been in the NFL or really any Hall of Fame, or you know, up for any Hall of Fame induction that wait years and years and years and years. So you know, just the honor of having it happen right after that is amazing. So you know, kind of you know, I really agree with you guys.
For
Ooh.
sure, man. Yeah, yeah, totally, totally. I mean,
Yeah.
yeah. All right.
Um, and you know, kind of going along with that, you know, always with the Hall of Fame inductions, there is the Hall of Fame game, and you know, I kind of wanted to tag this question all along with preseason games. Are you guys avid watchers of preseason? Is it something where you know you guys have been without football for so long, you just want to get any part of it, or are you guys just kind of skipping over it and just let's wait for fantasy draft and let the season start?
Oh no, man. Preseason, I mean, come on. Football is gonna be football, man. Me, I can't wait like the preseasons, knowing that like it gives also a chance for other players, like to get their opportunity to see like they could actually do something, provide what the team needs, give them a chance. I mean, and plus that helps you a lot with when it comes to fantasy football as well, because you never know, you could get that gem that you want, you know,
Mhm.
a little sneak and stuff like that. That's why I like
I'm
to see preseason games, man.
I I'm kind of like 50-50, right?
Yeah.
And I mean, if I'm home, I'll watch it. If I'm not, I mean, I'm not stressing. I'll look at the highlights and see who did good, who did bad. Who's shining, who's not, right? And so for me, it's like I'm indifferent, like neither for it or against it. Do I
Mhm.
watch it? Again, only if I'm home. Hall of Fame game? No, I'm not watching that. Most of it's like interviews, and I know we're gonna talk about this later on, but like, they even canceled the game afterwards due to weather, didn't finish it, and just I don't know. For me, it's just yeah. If I have time, I'll watch it.
Yeah.
I don't watch them. For me personally, they're just too boring, man. It's just a bunch of like guys that are going to be backups playing. Like it's cool if there's a story for like the team you follow. That there's a guy that's like blowing up in like preseason, but other than that, it's kind of just like to me it's pointless
Kind of
as a
like
fan
Deuce
at
Vaughn.
least. Yeah, like Deuce Vaughn supposedly that you say all the time.
Lots
I'm
of people
still
say he plays just like
Damn.
Darren.
I'm still
Yeah.
waiting. More
Okay.
maybe more like Arian Foster that one year he blew up during preseason.
There
Mhm.
you go.
Damn.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Oh, well, okay.
Yeah. Super valid. Yeah, no, you know, I really wanted to watch the Hall of Fame game. You know, I think especially because there's been a lot of talk about the new kickoff. So that would have been kind of interesting to kind of key in on, but I just couldn't get around to it. Wasn't even really focused that it was coming up that quick, to be honest with you. So, yeah, you know, I'm kind of like you guys. I'm good to wait for the season.
I watched
Wow.
a couple kickoffs and man, like flags are already flying. Some guy took off
Oh,
like a millisecond afterwards and got a
oh,
flag.
geez.
It's just like, fuck, come on.
Right.
I mean, so they're just trying to do it before like the real season. That's why it's also called the preseason, because they have like, is that like the only new rule they have in the
There's
NFL right now?
no, there's like three more. I forgot what they were, honestly, because they were all like very
Oh,
specific.
yeah, yeah. The only one that I was the hip toss, wasn't it? Something like that. Like if you
Hip
throw them like
tackle.
hip tackle, there you go. That is gonna be one of the most confusing flags, because I mean they announced it too, like something you can't what is it? Well, I mean Fidel can explain it. He knows more than I do, and you guys.
I don't follow rules, bro. What are you talking about?
Let's go live to our
He
referee
he keeps it
analyst.
100, but
Mhm.
knowing that, I
Mhm.
mean, there's like no tackling from the hip or something
Fidel's
like that.
Blandino.
Yeah, but knowing that, that's like,
But
Yeah.
no Rappaport, bro. I'm only
I
I
mean,
only
but
know
yeah,
signings and
Fidel
trades.
Blandino.
Nah, that's you, bro.
You wear many hats, brother.
I'm Fidel Rappaport, all right. I only got the inside scoop on the
Fidel
I
trades and
know.
stuff.
Rappaport.
Mhm.
Knowing that, I mean, like this is gonna be so much flags all this season because of the new rules, no doubt about it. I mean, first
So,
game, it's gonna be insane. Trust me.
Nah, I won't.
You don't think so?
No, that's what they're doing them all now in the preseason, bro.
In preseasons?
What when is there like billion calls during the freaking regular season? Only team that gets calls is the fucking Chiefs.
Like, really? That was the most. Yeah, that's the most I've
Valid.
ever seen.
Uh-huh.
I mean, I was surprised that the Raiders didn't get as much of last year, but
Yeah.
other than that, it was
we
mostly
don't talk
Chiefs.
about trash on the podcast, bro. Sorry.
Ah.
Uh,
That says the Cowboy fan.
Take that elsewhere.
No huddle. No huddle.
Here we go.
Damn.
But yeah, it's I don't know. It's sometimes a tough watch in the preseason. You're watching a lot of players that, are really dying to make the team. I feel like what's better watched, in my opinion, cumulatively is Hard Knocks. I get a lot more out of those shows, a lot more behind the scenes. I think it's just a more fun watch.
Mhm.
But yeah, moving forward, we will, as we have the last couple weeks, we'll talk about some Summer Olympic updates. Have you guys been watching? Anything interesting come about? I know there's been some, funny memes, I feel like recently, or not, maybe not funny, but more like kind of just like what a G with the
the
That
Turkish
shoot.
gang guy,
sharpshooter.
Turkish shooter.
Oh,
Yeah.
the sharpshooter. Yeah,
Yeah.
that
That's
guy.
That was
badass.
That
sick.
was a true gangster, man. They just like, I mean, they asked him, "Hey, do you want to compete in the Olympics?" And he had nothing to do, and he said, "Yeah, I guess
He's
so."
probably some farmer in some like rugged town down there, minding his
Yeah,
own business, killing all the birds that are stealing his crops, and just pow, pow, pow,
I know. Hand in his
You,
pocket, no, like
Mhm.
both eyes open. Everybody's like, "Damn, I wish I was him," or stuff like that. I was
They
hey,
had
like,
like
hey,
12 lenses on their like
I know.
glasses.
Hey, you got to think about it. All those high techs. I mean, those people are spending like worth like how much do you think? 2,000, 5,000, 10,000
That's
for all their stuff.
more
This fool.
probably.
I mean, this guy just has his pistol and that's it. That's what really cracked me up. I'm like, damn, high
Did you guys
tech
see that?
gears.
Did you guys see that like that track race where it's like he won by like a toe?
Oh, was it
It
the
was it was like a photo finish. I think it was like the
oh,
Jamaican and the U.S.
Jamaica? Yeah.
what's his
Yeah, yeah.
name? Noah Lyles or whatever his name was.
Lyles or yeah, Lyles. He ended up
Yeah.
winning, and that
Mhm.
dude photo finish, man, that was crazy. That
So
was
it was the
freaking
toad that
crazy.
won it.
No, it wasn't
Yeah,
even
it
the
was
toe.
like
It
by
was
a
his
toe,
head.
right?
His head was just a little bit further ahead, like barely.
Was it? I thought it was the feet.
No, it was the head. Mhm.
Damn, that's
Damn.
crazy. I
Mhm.
mean, I haven't seen it. I've just seen it in the news. I mean, also, I mean, that's about it. I mean, I really can't see like the Olympics. I mean, I'm at work.
Yeah, I know it's tough when it's in other countries with the time difference. It can be really
Oh,
tough to view it. Minus the weekends, of course, but
yeah.
um yeah, it's I've just been kind of watching a lot of I guess more highlights. I'm a big highlights guy. We'll put that out
Yeah.
there. But obviously women's gymnastics, kicking butt. And I'm trying to think if there's any one-off. So it was quite a sight to see Snoop come in on the horse and chariot the other
Oh
day.
my God, man. Snoop
That
Dogg should
was a
host the
sight to
Olympics,
see.
man.
You see
I
that?
mean,
Did you
he
see
makes it more entertaining.
Straight up.
him and Martha got all dressed up? Did you see that?
Yeah.
They got all dressed up and they went to go feed the horses.
Oh,
Yep.
that fool was scared to freaking touch the horses or even ride them, man.
He was also probably really high too, paranoid.
Oh,
So.
no doubt about it.
True
Have you
that.
guys have you guys seen the pin he has that he's giving away to athletes? It's him smoking a joint and like
Oh,
with cloud rings, and those are the Olympic rings.
get out of here. That is
Wow.
so dope.
That's
Dude, that's
badass.
pretty badass.
He's trading those with like a bunch of the U.S. athletes.
Yeah,
Dang.
that is
Yeah.
dope.
Pun intended.
Right, literally pun intended.
Mhm.
Hell yeah.
Oh, hell
Hell
yeah,
yeah.
man. No dope. That's dope, man. That's Snoop Dogg
It-
for you, man.
yeah. No, he's good for TV. He's good for
Def-
TV. That's for sure.
I mean, I wonder
Yeah.
why Kevin Hart couldn't do it with him.
Maybe he's filming something else.
I think honestly, Snoop alone is just greatness in itself.
True
I
that.
mean,
Can't argue that.
Yeah.
It's a great
For
point.
sure, for sure. I agree with that.
But yeah, it's always fun to watch. I think that we've gotten back up in medal count. I think medal count we're good, but I think the gold is where we've kind of slipped behind. But I think we've since taken a lead. I think to also recap men's U.S. basketball win over Puerto Rico most recently. Not too sure if they played today.
I mean,
But yeah, I feel like their pool has been favorable. That's for sure. But we'll see. Maybe it'll start getting a little bit closer down the line.
I just refreshed the medal count. We
Okay.
are tied with China with gold with 21
Ooh.
and
Wow.
30 silver, 28 bronze, a total of 79 medals, leading the Olympics in medals, and
Wow.
tied for gold with 21.
Damn. China and U.S. tied in gold.
The next number 3 is France with 13 gold medals.
Oh,
Dang.
not bad.
Okay. Well,
There's
we're
your
up there.
highlight, Tim.
There
There
you
it
go,
is.
man.
Good
There you go.
recap.
There's
Thanks
your
for
medal
finding
count,
that.
man.
Important info to have. All right. So that is our hot topics we kind of wanted to go over this week. Moving along, we will go into our say what category. And this is where we, typically rank some items. We've done Mount Rushmores in the past. We're really willing to rank anything within means, of course. But this is a great comment thing. Hey, what would you like to see us rank? But the thing that we kind of thought of with football right around the corner and having already started, must-haves, top 3 must-haves with you on football weekends. And this will include food and beverage items. This will include
Electronics.
You name it. Yep. What are your methods of looking at if you're into fantasy football scores, stuff like that. But we'll do like a little round robin as always. Danny, if you want to take it away, and then Fidel, and then Jonathan, then I'll finish up last.
Yeah. Are we doing all 3 or just one at a time?
We can do all 3. That's fine.
Let's do all 3.
Just
Yeah.
rattle them off. Yep.
So first one, I need my phone obviously because I play fantasy football. I'm in probably like 5 different leagues sometimes. This year, I'm probably gonna take it easy and do like 3 or 4. But so
3 or 4. It's still a lot, man.
So I might okay. You know what? It's less than 5.
Yeah,
But definitely a phone, definitely a beer, and food, man. I'm gonna keep it pretty vague, dude, because typically here in my house, like Sunday football, we're cooking all day. We got jalapeno poppers cooking. We got, my wife's making enchiladas or, carne asada. We're over here just food. I'm just saying food, phone, and beer. Can't go wrong with that. Take it away,
Alright.
Fidel.
Jonathan's next.
Oh shit, me?
Mhm.
Damn, all right. Let me see my typical. Well, like I'm with Daniel, knowing that it's like for me instead of beer, for me it's always gonna be a whiskey, old fashioned, whatever,
I thought you
anything,
were gonna say
any
truly.
yeah, anything like hard liquor, I'm good with it. My phone, and knowing that I have a grill back over here, so why mess it up when you get your like carne asada, do whatever, chicken. I mean, like for me, I'm fine with like my grill right here because I mean, Sundays, fun days, grilling in the backyard, drinking, checking your phone, stuff like that. I mean, for me, those are my top three. I mean, no doubt about it. Keep it simple for me. What about you, Fidel?
For me, I got my phone, NFL Sunday ticket, and probably some chips. Mhm.
Go-to
What
chip,
kind of
Fidel?
chips? That's the important
Yeah.
part.
Yeah, that's the
Uh-huh.
important.
That's what I'm saying.
Not Cheetos or Doritos. Ain't trying to get no dusty fingers. Probably,
No,
probably some
no.
probably some Ruffles.
Okay, I was gonna
All
say
right,
no
yeah, fuck
bootleg.
that. Yeah.
I
Hell
mean, you
yeah.
can't go with the. I mean, nothing wrong with the classic, American classic chip.
Yep. Straight up.
Take it away,
Um,
Tim.
yeah, definitely the phone, of course, because that's like my cross examination from just the game. Got to keep track of fantasy football scores, especially this year since hopefully I'll be getting back into it. And then NFL Sunday Ticket is great. I think this year they have that YouTube TV package. So I will be probably investing in that again this year. It's always
YouTube.
worth having. It's great. But we get my,
Yeah.
favorite team here on the local area. So shout out Niners. And
Love
then
you.
go to drink, would just have to be an IPA. Something, just leisurely sip in, enjoy it, you know,
Who drank my
some
hazy IPA?
yeah.
Him likes those musty drinks.
Tim
Uh-huh.
knows that.
Tim, shut up. You're over there getting the simply lemonades that are spiked, bro. Come on. Hey
He's
guys, look
getting
at the Sunny D one.
he's
Hey
getting the wine
guys.
coolers, man.
Fidel's big on that too. I know he
Hey
he
man,
put me
I don't
onto a
drink
couple.
anymore, so
Okay,
Hey,
there
but
you go.
didn't I see you last week at the bar?
dude, I haven't been out.
That's when he stopped.
I haven't been out drinking since I was in Phoenix at the end of April with you. You were there,
Oh,
Jonathan.
Yeah. All
Uh,
right.
Damn.
mhm,
damn, that was a while back ago. Damn.
mhm.
Damn. You haven't
Power to
drank
you.
since then?
Nope.
What's wrong with you?
You gave him
Nothing.
PTSD, bro.
Nothing. What's wrong with you guys?
Hey, I
No,
just
but yeah.
started drinking again. Not, I mean, I don't drink heavy, but like I'll have a couple beers, like one or two, and that's kind of like my limit now. Even then, going to like hang out with all of you guys, and you guys are like popping shots. You guys are like, Danny, what happened? I was like, I don't know, man. It's
I mean, I
not
still drink, but
not in my blood no
occasionally.
more.
I'm a social drinker. That's it.
Yeah, same.
Same. I mean, I drink when there's events, but that's it. I
I
mean,
think
That that or if I'm playing board games with my wife when she's drinking
I
her
think
glass of wine and I got a beer.
we scarred Danny for life for his bachelor party.
oh
I
my
threw up with
God, in
every
Vegas?
county. That's what
Oh
Andy
my
said.
God.
Tim, you weren't
Damn, that
there,
was
huh?
fun.
You missed
Probably
a
a good
good
thing.
one, bro.
How many shots you have? Like 12, like in 30 minutes or something
Oh,
So
God.
no,
Wow.
we'll do that. We'll do this in banter. We'll do this in banter.
Okay.
All right, well, that's up next. Here we are, banter hour. Let's get right
Damn.
into it.
Banter hour. I thought we were doing the card. Now we're doing the
Yeah.
shots. Okay, I'm good with this.
There you go.
All right. So for my bachelor party, one of my best friends, Andy, he's the best man, right? And he organized us for all to get together. He rented a van. He picked me up. So that day I woke up at 4:30 in the morning. It was the last day of my old job before I started my new job. And I got home at 2, went to get a haircut. I didn't even get to sleep in, take a nap like I normally do. Went and got a haircut, showered. Then he's like, "Bro, I'm already here." Now I'm like, not even dressed. So I get it ready really quick. We leave like at 4. Boz is already there. We pick up everybody. We go to B-Dubs. Fast forward to the end of the night. It's like 12:30, 12:45 at night. Keep in mind, I woke up at 4:30 in the morning, and then I yawned. And then Devin, it was Devin. I blame Devin for this. Devin turns around and he sees me yawning. He's like, "He's fucking yawning. Get him a shot."
Oh
And
no.
everyone that was at the bachelor party that day, each of them bought me a shot. There's probably like 10 shots lined up in front of me. And
Oh
keep in
yes.
mind, yeah, Devin had just bought me a tall can of 805. Andy had bought me a tall can of 805. And my brother-in-law had bought me one too. So I had 3 beers in front of me that I had to finish before we left. And then on top of that, 8 shots lined up. And so I was like, well, I got to take them because then these guys are going to get mad.
Yeah, and plus you weren't driving, so you're good.
Yeah. I took all of the shots almost back to back. I did like 4, and then I chugged one of the 805s, threw that can away, chugged the other 4, and then sipped on the other 805. I ended up giving the other 805 away to some random guy. I was like, "Bro, I'm too tore up." I was like, "Can you take this? Because my buddies are just gonna make me drink it all before we leave."
Oh yeah.
Me.
We go. My nephew's trying to fight one of our friends, and then he's going to the parking lot.
Hold up. Sorry for interrupting, Daniel. The thing is, you didn't know it was your nephew until you got up close.
That's how drunk I was. Yes.
That's how drunk you were.
Oh wow.
He was like,
I
"What?"
was like 3 feet away from him. I was like, "Joel?" He's like, I was like, "You're my freaking nephew, dude. What the hell?" I was like, "Everybody, just get out of here."
That fool booked it.
Yeah.
And then
him and his friends took off.
I know you told your wife. Wifey had a big discussion with him. I mean, you told us they had a heated argument the following day.
It wasn't heated. She was just like, "What the heck, man? What do you got?" She's like, "You got to behave if you're gonna be on the streets. You can't be acting a fool."
Sorry for interrupting. Go ahead,
yeah,
Daniel.
you're good. We went to Denny's. I ordered food. I blacked out and I didn't eat, and so everyone else ate my food that was there. And then on the way back, I threw up everywhere. Like Andy had to stop the car in the freeway like 25 times, and it took us like an hour to get home instead of the 20 minutes that it should have taken us to get home.
It was basically 5 minutes every stop, man.
Yeah, and then Andy had to put gas at one of the gas stations there, and then the guy had just sprayed the whole parking lot clean. And they went inside to get me a water. They went inside to get me a water, and everyone else got snacks and whatever. And as we were leaving, I was like, "Hold on!" I threw up in the parking lot where he just cleaned up, dude. And then as we're leaving, the guys, Andy always tells me this. He goes, "I won't forget, leaving the parking lot at the gas station." Where the clerk runs out, it's like, "Hey, hey,
and what was funny about that? Chris yelled, "We're sorry." We were already driving.
And yeah, man, and Boz at that time lived across the building from where I lived, and so Andy and my brother,
Patricia Apartments.
Yeah. And then my brother-in-law and Andy had to drag me into the bathroom at my house, and then just drop me on the toilet so I can throw up there. And my wife was there to change me into my PJs and put me to bed. She threw my ass on the couch, covered me up because I was too wasted. And yeah, man, I was supposed to look at a wedding venue that day too. I was like, "Do you mind going alone?"
Best day for Daniel, man.
He shows up at the wedding venue. What are we here for again?
It was
donked.
It was bad.
No. That
Well,
was a good night, man. That was a good night. I'm not gonna lie.
I had
Tim,
fun.
if you would have been there, I
Bachelor
mean, you would have had a lot of fun, man. You would have had a lot of fun as well, Tim.
sounds enjoyable, for sure. Minus the hangover puking part. It's never a good time. But yeah, no, those trips always fun.
Note to self: don't yawn if you're at a bachelor party.
Yeah, especially around Devon, right?
Yeah,
Yep.
that was your fault,
Shout
Daniel.
out Devin. I see you, man. I won't ever forget you ever in my life.
There's Danny's banter at Devon. Shout out Devon. Uh, another fantasy league gent, of course. But yeah, besides that, I feel like there's been maybe not a whole lot of banter outside of my
Your stupid TikTok.
trick shot
Yeah.
flip off reel. It was pretty sick. You know.
Not gonna lie, it's pretty creative.
Yeah. You like that? Yeah.
Damn, man, they hating.
But both of you are a bunch of haters.
I'm not hating. I was
So
just laughing.
we had Daniel hating last week, and now we have Tim hating.
Well, it's a good little ramp up for what our banter's all about.
Oh my
It's always
God, just
fun, and we
imagine.
all
Mhm.
take the
Man,
hits.
it wasn't even you. You have to give the credit to your wife. She recorded you.
I will, shout out. It was a late night. She did a phenomenal job. Yeah, she was, cheering me on, and yeah, put on
Are
an
you sure
absolute
about that?
show.
Cheering
Put on
you
an
on.
absolute show with those
Cheering you
dunks.
on.
Cheering you
Seriously,
on. Was she like, dude, are you fucking done yet?
Probably more the latter.
Hurry up! I'm tired.
all right. She was like, probably, Tim, stop wasting my time.
Yeah. Tim, stop dunking on the kids' hoop.
Oh, that was your kids'
Living
hoop?
the
I thought
dream.
you just bought that for the hell of it.
No, yeah, well, I blame it on the kids as to why I bought it, but I've probably put the most use into it. Of course.
Knowing you, Tim, yeah.
Yeah.
I really bought this for. I'm gonna buy this for you, Thea, but really, it's for me.
Yep. It's a fun item for sure.
I have
And I don't
two in my
blame you.
house.
Oh, there you go. Full court. Nice.
In the hallway.
Yeah.
I'll play you, Daniel, 1-on-1.
It's okay. It's kind of sus.
The sus king strikes again.
I said I'll play you 1-on-1. I didn't say in the hallway. I said we could play 1-on-1 in the park. You said it, man.
That's even more sus, dude. Why do you want to go to the park?
Okay, then let's do it in the hallway.
Oh my God.
Sus king.
Nailed it. All right, moving along. We'll go into our fantasy hour now. Here is where we typically, of course, do our fantasy rankings, any daily fantasy stuff, which we will probably start getting a lot more into as NFL season gets started. But since we're still kind of waiting, but now we've had, a good opportunity to at least see highlights from training camps and, I guess the one preseason game so far, is ranking our top 5 NFL rookies. And this goes for any position. Jonathan, if you want to name maybe one,
One
totally
guy?
fine. Yeah.
One guy.
Just name one
Oh
rookie.
my
for
gosh!
us.
Of course, I gotta shout out my tight end right now, dude.
What's his name?
Brock Bowers.
There you go.
There you go.
All right.
Of course, man. That's who I'm really excited about. But I'm actually also excited. Also excited for the center, man.
Mhm.
I mean, I forget what's his name. Like the name says it all. Powers. The guy
Jackson,
from
it's like Jackson Powers something.
something.
Forget his
Yeah,
name.
from Oregon. That I'm really excited for. I mean,
Does-
those are the only. I'm not really excited for any rookies. Honestly, I'm more excited about the other teams. Like, what is it? Swift going to the Chicago, all this trades and stuff like that. I'm really more excited about like that. I mean, let's see. I'm like, I'll wait until the the football starts, but knowing that, I got to go with my Brock Bowers, man. I'm I'm ready to see that full play go off. Hopefully, man.
There you go.
That guy's a beast.
He does look good.
Yeah, but I mean, I saw his highlights. What the fuck, man? In college, holy shit, man.
Yeah, he's a
I
beast.
mean, he is a beast. I mean, I'm ready. I'm ready to that for that fool. I'm ready to see like the Raiders going for week 1, Raiders versus Chargers.
Oh yeah, there you go.
What about you, Daniel?
For me, I really like the Marvin Harrison. But I'm curious to see Marvin Harrison Jr.
Oh,
He went, yeah, he went to the Cardinals.
Arizona, yes, yes.
Yeah, so I'm curious to see how he does with Kyler Murray. Um, just what their relationship is, but he does. If you look at all the reels and stuff, like I was looking at I was watching the offseason Hard Knocks, with the Giants.
Yeah.
That was one of the prospects that they were after, and then I looked up some like TikTok reels and whatnot on this guy, and total freaking beast, man. Like great route
Really?
runner. He from what it looks like, right? So from outside perspective, it looks like he has a positive attitude, can maybe positively influence the team. So I like Marvin Harrison Jr.
Nice. For sure, man. Like that pick. Like that pick.
So are we only doing one, or are we doing five?
I mean, for me, like I
Because I
was
got my five ready to go.
go get
I
your
got my
5
five
ready,
too.
Fidel.
Mhm.
Let's hear
So
him.
Daniel, finish your five.
Oh, okay, okay. My next one is gonna be Brock Bowers. Again, beast. Great guy. His tapes are all legit. He's a monster. I think he's gonna do great things in Raiders territory. Are they gonna win a playoff game or even make it to win half the games? Probably not, but it's all right, bunch of losers, but
You're a hater,
it's
man.
sad, it's sad that he had to go to a sad team, but he's a monster player. Uh, my 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 number 3 pick is going to be I think he's the center. You guys drafted him high, Fidel
He's the
Altos,
right. He's the right tackle, Joe Alt.
right tackle. Yeah, that guy, man. Like again, looking at tape, that guy's gonna do a lot of great things for Justin Herbert. And welcome back from your commercial break from Tim's Power Surge. All right, so threw me off my game here. Apparently, we're supposed to do rookies or fantasy football, not just rookies. I got the memo totally messed up, but so I'm gonna zip by these real quick. I believe I said Marvin Harrison Jr. was my 5th for fantasy, beast player, and then we have Brock Bowers, who plays for a
Yeah.
garbage team but is an amazing player.
You suck.
And then
Joe Alt.
honorable mention Chargers also a right guard, if I
Right
remember
tackle.
correctly, right
Right.
tackle, Altos, right?
Joe Alt.
Joe Alt, my bad, played for Notre
Trying to
Dame.
trying to make him
Honorable
Hispanic.
mention, honorable mention. Excuse my accent there. Another one that was picked in the second round. That'll be my number 3. Is going to be the Jonathan Brooks for the Carolina Panthers. He's supposed to be a really good player. Curious to see how he does. Number 2 was wide receiver Adunzi. Plays with Chicago Bears. How well he's going to do, again, we don't know. Keenan Allen, DJ Moore, great wide receivers. We'll see how they're going to incorporate this guy over. So hopefully he gets playing time and the ball a lot. And then number 1, Neighbors, New York Giants. hate that he's with the Giants, division rival, Cowboys fan to the heart. So
And the butt.
uh,
I'll just do like some crashing sound effect over that.
Where we at? Dump button. Doom.
Hey, fool, you started it, all right, man.
All right. And what I was saying is I feel like they added him right as a last resort for Daniel Jones. Like, hey, dude, we're building this team around you. We believe in you, but this is your last opportunity. So ready, set, go. Um. So so so. Yeah, man, those are my top five, and I don't know if you can see that. I'll bring it closer.
Or you.
There it is.
41.
Nice. I love it. That is
All right.
fantastic.
I did that while you were on a commercial break. Sponsored
Solid.
by my outside crickets.
Cricket
Can you
wire.
hear them? I
Yeah.
opened the
Yeah,
window
dude.
because
I'm outside, man. No AC in this house. We're Mexicans. All right, damn it. You want the AC, crack a window open.
There you go. Yeah, natural AC. All right, so I guess it's my
all
turn
you,
here in the
Tim.
round robin. So I'll go five. Number five, I'm gonna go Caleb Williams, first overall pick. A little bit of a dual threat, has some weapons there, there's no doubt about that. From a team standpoint, like real NFL, don't know how they're going to do. Don't think they're quite a playoff team in my opinion, but they're going to be better. But from fantasy perspective, I think that it has the makings to be pretty legit there. Next, God, I hate to do this too. I know we've kind of talked about that, but Brock Bowers, wah, wah, wah. He's a beast. I think with Gardner Minshew there, it's a little bit more. I don't know. I guess more of a stable passing game. So and then
if they can
mix up
protect them.
Yeah, that's true. If they can protect him. And then after that, going with the Dunze, I think that with that offense, there could be a lot of, I don't know about garbage time, but just, a lot of games where they're going to be trying to stay in it. So, definitely think Odunze is going to get a ton of work there. DJ Moore is going to bring, probably the top corners, so it'll free him up a bit too. So, going with that, God, my top three are just going to be wide receivers. Next is going to be Neighbors. I think that offense obviously is taking a major hit, and he's the key highlight of it. So, and as a rookie, that's pretty legit. And then, number one, has all been mentioned, Marvin Harrison Jr. Just think he has the most potential right out of, the gate to, just kind of explode. Think that offense, seems to be built for him. It's going to be a team where they're going to be battling back in a lot of games. So air it out more. But yeah, I know we're kind of similar. I'll do an honorable mention. Ricky Pearsall. I think he's going to be legit. Keep an eye on him.
Homer pick.
Got, God, was going to give a shout out to Joe Alt, but
It's fine.
but he seems like he's a great player though.
Sounds like you're whining right now.
God. That's true. It did seem a little whiny.
Mm-hmm. I'll do my five now.
Okay.
Tim did steal my honorable mention, especially if the Ayuk trade that they're saying it to the Browns or Patriots goes through. You can see Parasol being legit receiver, number two. Then my top five in no order, I got Lyle McConkey. That's my homer pick. I mean, Herbert has to throw the ball to someone, and he's looking like he's going to be the guy during the training camp. Then I have Caleb Williams. Like you said, he's probably the rookie rookie quarterback that has the team most set up against the seed. He has two legit wide receivers. He's got another rookie receiver that may be good, but it all depends on if the receivers ahead of him stay healthy. He's probably won't see the field that much. And then I got to go in another QB with Jaden Daniels. Definitely way more of a dual threat than Caleb Williams, so that guy will probably score a few rushing touchdowns there. Then next I got Neighbors. He's been killing it in camp, making all those hard catches. Hopefully, Dan Jones can stay healthy and get him the ball. And then for me, obviously, number one's going to be top guy's going to be Harrison Jr.
There it is.
There it is.
Somewhat of a
Your
consensus
guys'
on that
top
top
five.
rookie.
Top 5 rookies minus 1 pick rookie. So we're good.
Yeah, shout out your own guys. Yeah, not a problem
Brock
with
Bowers.
that. We like it. Absolutely. I think he's going to be legit, so it's a good choice anyways. But yeah, that's our top 5 NFL rookie rankings. And really kind of just brings us already to the end of the pod. It was a little bit of a shorter one today. Just trying to get in the flow of things. I think Jonathan did just an outstanding job today. Thank you so much for joining.
Thank you guys.
you
Thank
know,
you. Appreciate it.
He brings a different element, which is always fun. And yeah, we got a lot of throwback stories that we got to share today.
Oh,
Shout
for
out
sure,
Danny
man.
in Vegas.
No, it was Ventura County, bro.
Oh, Ventura County, my bad. Yeah, you kept it local.
Ventura County on a
Alright.
budget, dog.
It was the city of Ventura, man, downtown Ventura.
Yeah.
I
Downtown
forget what-
Ventura.
Shout out to
play-
Main Street.
the place doesn't even
Yeah.
exist anymore, man. It's called something else now.
Yeah, they play like rock bands there or something now, right?
Yeah.
Oh.
Yeah.
It was a
Fun.
country bar, and then they switched from a country bar to something else.
It was the tavern.
Yeah,
Yeah,
it was
the
a
tavern.
tavern.
Yeah.
I haven't really explored over there.
A lot of stuff happened in the tavern.
We'll save
That
those
got
for
closed
another
down.
time.
Yeah, banter hour for next episode.
There
For
you go.
sure, for
What
sure,
happened
guys.
A
at
lot
the
of
tavern?
shots.
Yeah.
A lot of shots.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Good memories, I'm sure. But yeah, that's it for us. Minus that one technical difficulty. Shout out PG&E Power. Thank you. But we'll get it going.
Just pay your bill, man.
Yeah. Yeah, real quick, had to repay it. My bad. But yeah,
he's on that old electrical system. He had to go run outside and hand crank it, just like you have to hand crank your laptop, Daniel.
Yep.
Good thing I'm
Danny
on my
knows what
phone
it's
now.
about. Yeah, he's converted. Phone's working great though, same quality, so not bad.
For sure.
He's on the iPhone 8 over there.
iPhone 15, bro.
I'm on my iPhone 1.
Hey, yeah, there it is.
Good
It's
quality.
great.
I don't know,
Actually,
man.
nah.
Your name says iPhone 43, bro. So
I don't know why. I'm living in the future. It's actually
Yeah.
it's not a good thing,
Razor.
man.
It's
We already experienced that. As Tim and Fidel.
Yep.
I lived in the future, and that shit backfired on me pretty quick.
All right, guys.
We had a
I'm
lot
using
of
flip
jokes for
phone.
that. Yeah. Guilty. Motorola, Razor.
Good times, man.
But yeah, no, shout out to everybody, for watching, of course. Comment, whatever you guys want to hear us, bring up on the next pod. We're of course hoping, John's doing well. We'll come back soon, but we'll keep it lively. It'll be the same old, same old story here. We'll keep
Shout
it
out
going.
to Papa Pena.
Yes.
Yep.
Hey, we missed you, brother.
Hell yeah, Papa
Yes,
Pena.
sir.